Hello guys, today I'm going to be introducing you to Google Data Studio. Data Studio is a free tool that turns your data into insightful, easy to read, easy to share, and completely customizable dashboards and reports. With Data Studio, you can tell your data story with charts, including line charts, bar charts, grid charts, geomap, area and bubble graph, paginated data table, pivot table, and so many more. So let's jump right in. So the very first thing we need to do is to enter datastudio.google.com. Then we click on enter and it's going to take us to the interface. You can see it here, use it for free. It is totally free. You don't need to pay a dime in order to make use of Data Studio. You don't need to pay like $25 like some other business intelligent platform. This is totally free. So you can also see where you can connect your data from. You can connect your data from over 340 connectors. You can connect from BigQuery, from MySQL, from Google Sheets, from comma separated value, YouTube, Twitter, Google Survey, etc. You can join the community. You can join the community of users of Google Data Studio. You can see various charts and you can make use of them. So what we need to do now is to click on use it for free. So it's going to ask for our Gmail. If you don't have a Gmail, you can create one. So I'm going to click on this. Then I'm going to enter my password. After that, it's going to take me to my interface. So here I have my interface where I have blank reports. I have blank reports here. I have create. I have data source, explorer. I'm going to be explaining more of this in my next video. So what we need to do now is to click on this blank report, or we click here to click on report. So we can click on this. So it's going to ask us for where we have to connect our data from. So it's going to ask us for this. So we can connect our data using CSV or Google Sheets. So let me click on this first. Let me explain some of the things that we need to know. With file, you can share your file. You can create a new report, make a copy, download your report as PDF, embed your report into websites. You can embed your reports into websites. You can view, you can increase the grid size, grid padding, horizontal offsets. You can refresh your data and also the page. You can see the new page, create, duplicate the page, do whatever you like. So you can see the help where you can join the community forum. You can watch video tutorial of Data Studio. Here you have the share button where you have invite people, share, schedule email delivery, get report link, embed report, or download your report. You can refresh here too. You can also view your reports. You can view it. Then you can also add page. You can add page by clicking on this. It's going to add page. You can add page, different page, more than 100 pages, 200 pages. You can add it. So what we need to do now is to click on add data. So after clicking on add data, it's going to ask us where we need to connect our data from. So we are going to be connecting our data from using CSV. So what I need to do now is to look for its data on the internet. So I'm going to go to NCDC, Nigeria Center for Disease Control. So open that, then connect. Then I need to copy all this data. Need to copy all this. Need to copy this. Copy. Then open a blank workbook. Then I need to paste my data here. So what I need to do next is to rearrange. So it's to rearrange my data sets. In my data set, we have the dimension. We also have the metrics. So what is dimension? Dimensions is the data attribute. For example, the city from which a session is originated, like Lagos, Abuja, FCT, Kaduna. These are dimensions. They describe the metrics. While the metrics are the quantitative measurements. These are the things that can be counted. You can see these are the values. They are metrics. there are metrics, why this particular state affected is in dimension. So it describes the values. So that is the difference between metrics and dimension. Metrics are quantitative measurements. These are things that can be counted. These are the numbers in the actual data set. While the dimension, they describe the metrics. So name this workbook. So we're going to be saving it as CSV. So you save as, let's say, Corona virus Nigeria. And we're going to be saving it as CSV, comma separated value, then click on save. So after that, we need to go back to our Google Data Studio. Then you click on file upload, and it's going to show you this. Then you click to upload file. So after that, you click on your data set. So it's going to load, it's going to show the processing. Immediately it turn green, we can click on add button. So we can click on this. Here you have it. You can click on add reports, and it's going to show this table. On this table, you can see we have the dimension, state affected. This describes the metrics. Why we have the metric here. So what we need to do is to drag this here, drag all the metrics here, drag them here, drag it here. So you can see on the table we have the number of discharge, number of cases on admission, and number of deaths. We can also set the background of this page. You can set the background, click on anywhere around this. You can set the background using this. We can also customize the background. But I'm going to be going with this. So we can style it by coming here. So we can also change the header font. We can change it to let me change it to Georgia. We can change this also. Let me change it to Georgia. You can increase the font if you like. Let me increase to 14. Now you can remove this row number. You can also remove the pagination. You can see. Can perform so many things on it. You can also rearrange by right clicking on this to resize column. So we can use fit to data. You can use that. Then the next thing we need to do is to make use of scorecard. So here you have the add chart. You can add different charts. You can add time series chart, scorecard, the table. You can change this table. You can change this table. You can add scorecard. You can add time series chart, bar chart, P charts, geomap, geochart. You can use line. You can use area. You can use scatter chart, pivot table, bullet chart, tree map. You can also get chart from community visualization. You can explore. You can get some boss. You can get Gantt charts. You can pick dates, different charts. You can make use of it into your report. So also you can add drop down. You can add fixed size list. You can add input box. You can add so many things into your report. You can also import image by clicking on this, and you can also embed URL. For example, you can embed URL from YouTube, from different platforms. You can embed URL. I'm going to be showing you more of that. You can draw line, you can draw arrow, elbow connector, curve connector. You can also draw shape, rectangle shape, circle shape. You can do that with Google Data Studio. So what we need to do now is to use scorecard to represent all this. Represent the number of discharge, number of cases on admission, number of deaths. We can use scorecard to represent that. So let me use scorecard to represent. So I click on this, click on the scorecard, drag it here. Now to change the scorecard, here you have the metrics. So the first thing we need to do is to add this number of discharge. You can drag it here. It's either you drag it here or you click on this to change the metric. So you have the number of discharge. Let me increase this. So you can set the style of this. Click on style, come down. You can change the fonts. Let me change the font to Georgia. Let me take it to center. Let me take this to center. What other things do I need to do? I can change the font color. Let me change it to red. The background, I'm changing it to red. Let me change it to red. So this is what I have. So I can increase the size, the font size to, let me say 30, 36. Let me change to 36. I can change the corner radius of it. I can change the corner radius to 10, 15. The edge, you can see, here's the corner radius. You can see I have the corner radius. So you can also click on it. You can change, you can rename number of discharge. You can rename here discharge. You can change it as discharge. So it's going to change. Now, what I need to do next is to create another scorecard to represent number of cases, which is this active cases. So you can click on it. You can copy and paste again. You can copy the main chart, the main scorecard, and create again. So you can click that. Then you can change it to number of cases here. You can drag from here or you change it from here. So let me drag from here to this place and it's going to change. So let me change it to active cases. So we have the active cases. You can also create another scorecard. Create another scorecard. Let me say, oh, this should be the active cases. Number of admission should be the active cases, while number of cases confirmed, this should be active cases. Here you have discharge, you have active cases, you have number of confirmed cases. So I can change that number of confirmed cases. So I can change that. So it's going to change. So I can group it if I like, drag it, move it to any angle. Can reduce the size. Can reduce the size if I like. So I can drag it down, drag it up. So I can also create number of deaths. So you can change it, drag it here, or you click on this, you select this. So I can rename. I can rename by clicking on this. Let me change it to death. So I have this. So what other thing can we do? We don't have death rates, so we can create that. So how am I going to create that? Very easy. All what I need to do is just to come to resource, come to manage added data sources. So I will select my data sources. I will select edit. After selecting it, it's going to show me this. So after showing this, I can click on add a field. So adding a field, death rate, number of deaths divided by number of confirmed cases. So what I need to do is just to drag this here. use this divided by number of confirmed cases. Then it's going to turn green. Then you can rename the field as death rate. So I will save. After saving, I'll click on finish. So when I click on that, I will have my death rate here. You can see it's showing here death rate. You can see. So what I need to do is to use the scorecard to represent that. I can click here. Then I can drag this to this. So the death rate is 1.28. That's the death rate. So the next thing I need to do is to take the death rate to the table. I can drag it from here down here so it will represent on the table. So we can also do something like this. We can group all this together. We can group them together and drag it to any location. We can use that. We can right click, then group. We can set the order. We can set the alignment. We can use paste special. We can duplicate this. We can make report level, which means that all this will show in other pages. If I go to page 2, it's going to be there. If I go to page 3, it's going to be there. If I go to page 4, it's going to be there. So that's using this, using make page level. So, and also import icon. So I'm going to be importing icon to represent all this. So let me import discharge. So I can go to online and search for discharge, something like freedom icon. Let's use that. So I can click on image. Let me use something like this. Let me use this. I can save this image as discharge. I can save it to desktop. Then the next thing I need to do is to go to my report, then click on image, upload image from computer. Then I can select this and it's going to show. You can see it's going to show here. So you can drag it anywhere. So I can style it also. I can make it transparent. Here I have it. Then I can remove the border. Can remove the border. Here I have it. So for the active cases, I can use another thing to represent that. Active cases, I can use let me make use of icon, active cases. So I can click on this. I can select this, save image. So I can save it. After saving it, then I can also copy this to have the same size. Copy, move down to this place, then come to this discharge, this particular place, change the image file. Then I can change it to the new one to represent the active cases. You can see I can change it to represent the active cases. You can see. So I can do that. I can also use that to represent number of confirmed cases. I can search on the internet for that. Let me use something like population. So let me use something like this. Save image. Then I can save to desktop. Then come back here. Click on this to change. click on that to change it, and it's going to change. You can increase it. Number of dates. You can also look for icon on the internet, like date icon. So I'm going to be using something like this, something like this. So I can make use of this. Let me save this as then I will change it from there. Change it here, then click OK to change. So here I have this is different from all the icon. I can't change this background. So what I need to do now is to take it to another platform to remove the background. Video remover. So it's going to change that. Upload image, upload the image. So what do I have? So I can upload the image, and it's going to remove the background. Then I will download the image. Then you upload again. So I can drag in that. So let me remove this. Drag in this over that. Take it here. Drag it. So you can remove the background, make it transparent, remove the border, make it transparent. So I have something like this. Then the depth rates, I can also make use of rate icon. Rate icon. So I have the rate icon here. I can make use of this, something like this. I can make use of this, save this. So this to change the image. So I will change it to rate. Yeah, it's going to show the rate. So I have the discharge, active cases, number of confirmed cases. We have the total number of deaths. We have the death rates in percentage. So we can also make use of different charts like the bar chart, column chart. Let me make use of bar chart to represent number of discharge, number of discharge. So I can drag this here to the metric. So I have the number of discharge, can increase it, decrease it. So I can also change the style, change the color to red, to green, to any color. So I can also, you can copy that and use it to replace another chart. So I can also change this to represent cases on admission, active cases. Use that to represent it. I can also change it if I don't want. I can click here, change it to, let me change it to something like this. Smooth line charts to represent it. Use another to represent probably number of deaths. So let me change this style back to, let me change it to P charts. Then drag this here to this metric. You have it here. Remove the grid line. Can remove the grid line. You can see, can remove the grid line to it. Can drag it to any angle. Can change it to blue. represent that. That's how to chat in Google Data Studio. Um, for example, you can bring in this logo. Let me bring in the logo. So all I need to do is to bring the logo to the reports. So can bring the logo to the reports. Can put it somewhere here. Then I can embed URL to take us to this site. So how am I going to do that? I will go to this site, then copy the site, and copy the site. Then I'll come to Google Data Studio interface. Then I'll paste the URL here. That's that. So if you want to view your report, you can click on view. So this is your report. You can view it. You can view the charts. You can click this. It's going to take you to the website. Like I said, I've embedded the URL of NCDC into this place, so you can do that. So this is how to make use of Google Data Studio. In our next video, I'm going to be showing you more functions, more other things that you can do with Google Data Studio. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.